For this assignment, I will be talking about Mason Margiela, Paloma Wool, Brandy Melville, Free People, and Zara. These are some very popular brands among my age group, so I thought they would be fun to talk about and research. First up, I will be talking about these from least sustainable to most sustainable. So first up is Brandy Melville. They are the least sustainable in this list of brands. They are known for their minimalistic designs, and they are just an overall ethical red flag. They sell super trendy clothes. They're very exclusive, and they are just a controversial brand overall. They sell one-size-fits-all clothing, which is really just a small, it's really not much to work with there. And this is not an accident. It is done on purpose as a marketing move, designed to exclude people and make the brand feel a lot more exclusive. It's just very problematic overall, and they are known for being fast producing and just wanting to get their designs out there on the market as soon as possible and sold as soon as possible, and they do that through very cheap pricing, which is pretty sad because their designs are really cute and easy to wear every day. So that's it for Brandy Melville. I will now be talking about Zara. They're the second least sustainable brand. When I think of Zara, I think about their stores and how clean and sleek they are and how put together they look, and I feel like they're kind of brand or company that create this certain image of themselves, but really behind the scenes they're just a destructive business that is not really eco-conscious, or not as eco-conscious as they should be. And their game plan is just pure speed. They see a trend, they make it, they produce it, and they get it out in the market within weeks. It does not take them that long. Their pure speed and volume is their biggest environmental problem. You can't make 1 million garments in a year and say that you are a low impact company. They use the greenwashing strategy, which I found very interesting when I was researching this because I didn't know about it. They launch these collections, for example, Join Life, and they offer recycling bins. These moves look awesome in marketing and make conscious consumers feel a lot better about shopping with them. They even set ambitious public goals, like being fully sustainable by a certain year. These collections are just small pieces of their whole inventory. They sell a green collection one day and 1,000 pieces of fast, cheap polyester the next. The selective honesty is just classic greenwashing. They're trying to boost their brand's reputation without actually slowing down. I will now be talking about Free People, and when you think of Free People, you usually think of their flowy, bohemian, natural vibe that they typically go for. And you would think they'd be sustainable due to this image that they make for themselves, but it's really just a case of look versus the reality. Their look successfully suggests ethics in nature, which is a great marketing strategy for them, but Free People is also owned by a huge corporation, which also includes Anthropologie and Urban Outfitters, and their game plan is just to sell as many trendy and new cute stuff quickly. They do happen to have a Carefree People collection with garments that are made with better materials like linen, and that's just their very small attempt of trying to be responsible. and this collection is a very small portion of what they sell. And greenwashing is at a high risk because they don't share enough information on where they source their materials from. There is a huge lack of transparency there, and they focus on selling a huge number of new pieces. They're doing just enough to sound responsible without actually making these deep cuts and changes to their ethics and manufacturing and the high volume that they produce at. Fourth on the list is Maison Margiela. They are part of the luxury world in fashion, and luxury has like this built-in sustainable advantage, I guess you can say, because its promise to us is high quality and longevity. You buy a piece from Margiela to hopefully keep it forever, whereas in fast fashion it's like the total opposite, with like disposable fashion. The founder of Maison Margiela is one of the first people to do upcycling, which is taking old clothes and making them look new. The most sustainable brand in this list is Paloma Wool. They prove that you don't have to be a massive company to be ethical. They are known for putting out very small batches and limited runs of their products, and they intentionally say no to overproducing. By making less, they practically eliminate inventory waste and the huge environmental problem that comes with making too much. They sell out, which is the gold standard for reducing waste. They're also making their brand a lot more exclusive and harder to get your hands on. They also focus on local production in Portugal and Spain. And this gives them a high visibility. They know the factories, they can check on the workers, and they cut down the shipping pollution.